Royalty from around the world is flying in for the Paris Olympics. Princess Leonor of Spain takes a seat at the table tennis table, while King William Alexander and Queen Maxima cheer on the Dutch hockey team at the Yves du Manoir Stadium. But is there a more romantic connection to the Olympic Games among European monarchs than Queen Mary of Denmark? After all, they were the backdrop for the moment that changed her life when she met then Crown Prince Frederick in a pub when her home country, Australia, hosted the Games in 2000. Perhaps it was this unassuming first date that she had in mind when she diverted from her royal duties in Paris to give the Australian team a warm welcome at the Olympic Village. Before the opening ceremony, Queen Mary was in the City of Lights in an official capacity with the Danish delegation, but the Tasmanian native still found time to stop by Paris to show her support for Team Australia, who marked their arrival with an official Instagram post. Posing together against the backdrop of the Eiffel Tower, Queen Mary and King Frederick of Denmark took to social media to reminisce about how the Games brought them together 24 years ago. They wrote, "The strong community you feel at the Olympic Games has always meant something special to both of us, and it brings back wonderful memories when we experience the Olympic atmosphere together again." When the Games were held in Sydney in 2000, the Queen was just 28-year-old marketing manager Mary Donaldson, sitting in the slip-in celebrating Australian Ian Thorpe's 400-meter freestyle record. She was flirting, as people tend to do, with a charming tourist, debating whether men look better with or without chest hair. He said he was here to support the sailing team. She gave him her number, flattered but by no means giddy. Perhaps she was more concerned about getting up for work the next day. It wasn't fireworks in the sky or anything like that, she later recalled, but there was a sense of excitement. 4 years later, after a secret courtship that spanned the hemisphere, Mary, the Crown Princess of Denmark, married him. The future King of Denmark stood beside her and watched fireworks light up the sky over Fredensborg Palace. Mary may have wondered how a night spent in an Olympian mood had brought her to the throne of a foreign country, for earlier that year she had renounced her Australian citizenship. 2 decades later, their ascension to the throne attracted even more attention. Spectators around the world, from Copenhagen to Australia to Scotland, were on edge during the ceremony. Tasmanian Prime Minister Jeremy Rockliff called Mary's demonstrated humility, grace, and kindness her superpowers. "I look forward to seeing the next generation and the Queen of Tasmania herself lead the future of Denmark." Mary is the first Australian woman to ascend to the throne. Like Queen Margaret, Mary is popular in a January poll. 85% of Danes expressed their approval of her. She is considered a national treasure and is credited with taking on the business of becoming royalty. The couple recently celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary. However, her dual affections have also manifested themselves in the world of sport. When Australia played Denmark in the 2023 Women's World Cup, Queen Mary made her loyalty clear by giving the Matildas a thumbs up and cheering on the Danes. The story of Queen Mary and Crown Prince Frederick is not just a romantic tale, but living proof of how sport and the Olympic Games can change people's destinies. Their meeting in Sydney in 2000 was the start of a new life for both of them, and today, 2 decades later, they continue to inspire millions of people around the world. Their joint appearance together at the Paris Olympics reminds us that sport unites, builds community, and generates unforgettable moments that stay with us for a lifetime. Queen Mary, despite her royal duties and attachment to Denmark, never forgets her roots and always finds time to support her native Australia. This shows that true royal elegance lies not only in the title and duties, but also in the ability to stay true to her roots and her people. Her story is a reminder that no matter where we are or what heights we reach, It's important to always remember where we came from and appreciate the moments that have shaped our lives. Queen Mary and Crown Prince Frederick continue to inspire us with their love and devotion to each other and their countries. Their story is not just a romantic episode, but an example of how love, sport, and destiny can intertwine to create a tale that continues to this day.